Loyal, Paris Fury looked isolated and calm, but pressure built during fight which saw Tyson's career at stake. Tyson Fury stormed out of the ring after suffering a heartbreaking points defeat by Oleksandr Usyk. Paris Fury displayed unwavering loyalty and support for her husband after his challenging and much-debated match, which left Tyson's career hanging in the balance. The Gypsy King, 36, suffered his second consecutive defeat, falling short against Oleksandr Usyk, 37. Despite the tough night, Paris remained a pillar of strength, watching calmly from the crowd as the fight unfolded. Tyson's bid to reclaim the heavyweight title and become a three-time champion ended in disappointment with a 116-112 decision from the judges. After quickly exiting the ring and skipping a post-fight interview, Paris was there by his side as they made their way back to the dressing room. Body language expert Judy James noted that Paris's composed demeanor sent a clear message: she was someone Tyson could rely on for support during one of the toughest moments of his career. Speaking of Paris' body language during the match, she says, "She made a significant sacrifice for this fight, having been estranged from her husband for 3 months while he developed his new persona as a menacing warrior." Paris arrived ringside looking isolated, yet gleaming and elegant. The mom of 7 dressed in a mint green housecoat with feathers on the sleeve by the designer Camilla with Love. She clearly exuded calmness, loyalty, and a tea-dance coolness, exactly the kind of presence one imagines Fury needed on his team, says Judy. Her closed-lip smile hinted at someone who had understood but perhaps merely endured the lack of contact. However, the pressure seemed more apparent as she was seen standing and waiting for the scores and verdict after the 12-round battle. Posing alone, her head was raised as she appeared to gaze up at her husband with an expression of loyalty, but without any indication of expecting to be invited into the ring. Judy continues, her body suggested some agitation as she waited to hear if her husband had won, but her stance implied she was enduring the tension alone. After Usyk was announced the winner of the fight, Paris continued to stand alone. Judy says, ironically for Paris, her separation from her husband as a tactic seemed utterly in vain, as Usyk was announced the winner. To add insult to injury, Usyk spent most of his speech praising his wife and attributing his win to her support and that of their children. He mentioned his son winning a judo belt the day before and saying, "You next, Papa," and he dedicated his victory to his mama in a display of family unity, while Fury left the ring without even waiting to be interviewed. But she was soon reunited with Tyson after she met him backstage, showing strength.